you're just getting ready to enroll in Medicare for the first time, you might want me to shortcut it and tell you what's the best plan? What's the best plan for me? What's the best drug plan? Just don't tell me about all the stuff. Just tell me which one to enroll in. I trust you. I've watched your videos and I hear that all day long. And I like that you guys trust us. Our company has been doing this for 45 years. My parents started 45 years ago. I've personally been doing it for 30 years. So I do have a lot of experience. And my experience tells me to tell you that there's no best plan. There never has been a best plan. There never will be a best plan. You are an individual. You have individual health. You just look at you and your spouse. Do you both see the same doctors? Typically, the wife sees different doctors than the man. Sometimes they share the same family doctor, but it's very common they don't. You have different health concerns. You take different medications. Now, if you're married, often you share the same budget, but your budget is very different than your sister's budget or your neighbor's budget. So when they say, oh, you got to get this plan, you got to get this plan, we really need to talk to you specifically about your specific situation. Things that we take into consideration besides your health, the doctors you see, the medications you take, and your budget is your plans for the future. Are you getting ready to retire and move to another state? Why does moving to another state matter? And Medicare insurance plans are governed by each individual state. The state rules can be very different. So a lot of people, when they start Medicare, they start in the north and then they want to retire eventually to the south. We want to know that because there's some strategy we have to help you maybe get locked into a better plan that will be better where you're going. Or maybe we have an alternative strategy. It really depends on your state. So for example, if you're getting ready to turn 65 and you want a Medicare Supplement Plan G and you live in Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, that whole area. For a female, women pay less. It might be between $100 and $130 a month with whatever insurance company, say unknown insurance company. Now, if you're in New York, and you're getting that same Plan G with the exact same benefits, and you're a female turning 65 anywhere in the state of New York, and you're going to that same insurance company for that same Plan G, it'll cost triple. It'll cost over $300 a month. That's because New York state laws vary dramatically from the rest of the country. Now, there are certain states that have all kinds of outlier things going on, and then the majority of the states don't. So when you're getting ready to retire, we want you to share that with us. If you plan to move, a lot of people want to relocate and be closer to their kids and their grandkids. But they maybe don't want to do that for a couple years. Tell us now. We also want to know, what's your vacation plans? Are you a snowbird? Do you have a second house? Do you do the RV life where you travel all around the country? That greatly will impact what type of insurance plans we recommend to you. If you live in Indiana in the summer and live in Florida in the winter, there are certain plans that would make that very seamless, very easy. And there are other plans that you better hope you don't get sick on, because when you're in Florida and you get sick, it could cost you a lot of money. So we need to know, what's your plans? Also, how about your marital status? Some people have been living together. They're thinking about getting married. Some people are thinking about getting divorced. Anything that you think we might want to know about your current and future retirement situation, we want to take the time to talk to you about it individually. Because what we recommend to you will be based on your individual needs versus what we recommend to your sister that lives maybe in the same city. Now, if your sister lives in a different state over, then definitely it's highly likely we would recommend a different plan. The insurance companies file plans all the way down to the state, all the way down to your county level. So you say, what does my zip code matter? It matters because your price is based on the zip code that you list as your primary residence. So I know some people go, wait, hold up right there. I live in 2 states. And that's where it gets a little bit more cloudy. I need to know the state that you declare to Medicare and Social Security as your state of primary legal residence. And you're gonna say, but I have a house, I own a house in Florida, and I also own a house in Ohio, but I license my car there, but I vote. It's complicated. It's not a simple step-by-step, oh, you are a legal resident of that state. It basically comes down to, what do you declare as your state of legal residence? That's what we as insurance professionals need to know to base your plan pricing on. And then the rest is between you and the IRS and your state tax departments that you make sure you're meeting the requirements for legal residency in the state that you're declaring to Medicare and Social Security is your state of legal residency. And you might live exactly right on the dot, 180 days in Ohio and 180 days in Florida. Then it's more of a toss-up. Which one do you want? And you want Ohio, because Ohio is going to be a lot cheaper than Florida. Like I said, you're going to share a lot of private information with us so that we can help give you recommendations. We can help answer your questions. I always say there's no best plan, but really there is a best plan. I didn't say this for years and years and years, but in the last couple of years, I'm getting older and I'm kind of like cutting right to it. The best plan, if you're getting ready to enroll in Medicare for the first time, is a Medicare supplement, Plan G. Now, what company we recommend, it might be Blue Cross, Aetna, United Healthcare, Humana, Cigna, lots and lots of different choices. The plans are all the same, but there's things going on behind the scenes with their rate increases, with their stability, with their financial rating, with their service. A lot of things going on behind the scenes that would make us recommend one company over another to you, even though the benefits are exactly the same. Why do I say Plan G is the best? Like I said, I didn't used to do that. I used to restrain myself. But now, if you can afford it, it is by far the best because it has the least out-of-pocket risk. You pay your monthly premium, you pay your annual deductible. For 2026, that is $288. So after I've paid $288, I don't pay anything else out of pocket. If Medicare covers it, my Medicare Supplement Plan G will pay their part. I will not pay anything else. I could go to the doctor 2 times a day, every day, all year. I won't have to pay. I could have surgeries, transplants, amputations. I could have dialysis 3 times a week. I won't have to pay for anything out of pocket after I've met my annual deductible. There's more than just that. There's also the fact that with a Medicare Supplement Plan G, you can go to any doctor, any hospital in the country. There's no network. If you talk about private Medicare Advantage plans, which are a cost-effective alternative to Medicare supplements because they often have a monthly premium of $0. Very attractive. If you're healthy, you go to the doctor once a year, if that, you could very much be attracted to a Medicare Advantage plan because of the monthly low to no monthly premium. But with a Medicare Advantage plan, you can only go to certain doctors and certain hospitals. And when you're healthy, you're like, it doesn't matter. But when you do get sick, we all typically eventually get sick, many of us do not want to switch doctors. We only want to go to the doctor that we've built up a 20-year relationship with. Or we want to go to whoever's heralded as the best doctor in my community. They might want to only go to one hospital, and they definitely don't want to go to another hospital. So with a Medicare supplement plan, it's never something you have to worry about. You can go anywhere. If you travel, if you're a snowbirder, if you are an RV person, if your grandkids are spread around the country and you know you're going to be in a lot of different states during the year, Medicare supplement is the way to go. Now, it costs more. That's why I never used to say it was the best, because I felt like I was price shaming people. It costs more. If you can afford it, if you can comfortably afford it, and that's where it comes down to your budget. I don't know what your budget is, but it's something we'll talk about at the Medicare Family when you book an appointment. We're licensed in all 50 states. Go to our website, themedicarefamily.com. There's a little yellow button to schedule an appointment. That's when we will call you and have your questions ready for us, and we will go through this process with you. But we want to know a lot about what's going on in your life. Now, I would love everybody to be able to afford a Medicare supplement plan, but you might say, not happening, not going to fit my budget. Because not only would you pay for a Medicare supplement plan each and every month, whether you use it or not, you also have to buy a drug plan. Medicare Advantage typically has the drug plan already built in. So that might save you another $20 to $30 a month if it's built into a Medicare Advantage plan versus having to buy it on your own. A Medicare supplement plan doesn't have dental, hearing benefits. It doesn't pay for an annual eye exam. Most Medicare Advantage plans do, not all, but most do. So for the Medicare supplement, you'd buy a separate dental, vision, and hearing plan. Might be another $35 a month. Whereas if you went with Medicare Advantage, it might be included in that price. Again, the monthly price, which could be as low as $0 a month. So when I say Medicare supplement is the best, if you can afford it, that's where you want to go. Your health is the most important thing you have, especially for this chapter of your life. You want to buy the best health insurance you can afford. Only you know what you can comfortably afford. So that's why I said it's the best. But if you said, I don't want it, I don't want to pay the money, I feel healthy, I want to go with Medicare Advantage. Medicare Advantage is a good option. There are many different types of Medicare Advantage plans. I think there's over 5,000 different plans for 2026 because the plan in your county for the same insurance company is going to be different than the plan filed in the very next county and the county above and the county below. Even though they all have the same insurance company name, the benefits are different, the copays are different in all the plans. So Medicare Advantage plans, it's not easy to generalize. There might be a Medicare Advantage plan in your county that gives you money for groceries, that gives you money to help pay your utilities. There might be a plan that has all your doctors in all your hospitals, or there might not. It's all over the board. The other thing about Medicare Advantage plans is they change every year. So every year you kind of have to look at it and say, do I want to stay with this plan? Am I happy enough with this plan? Or do I want to try to shop and change to a new plan? The Medicare supplement plan, you don't have to do that. When you enroll in a Medicare supplement plan, they guarantee your benefits will never change for the rest of your life. And they can't cancel you. As long as you pay your monthly premium, you can have it forever. It will never change. So you don't every year have to relearn what your plan will be turning into in the next year. That's only for people on Medicare Advantage. Another big reason that I think Medicare supplements are better when you can afford them is that with a Medicare supplement plan in general, if your doctor says, hey, Sylvia, your knee's wearing out, I'm having a little on my right knee, and my doctor says, you need to replace it. I'll say, okay, when do you want to do it? And he can say, I'm free next week, and I could schedule it. It's that easy when you have a Medicare supplement. It's that easy. With Medicare Advantage, it doesn't work that way. If my doctor says, hey, Sylvia, the right knee is bone on bone, you're going to need to replace it, then he will say, do you want to do it? Yes, I can't walk. Then he will say, okay, hold up. I will start doing the paperwork requesting approval from your insurance company. They might come back and say no. And if they do, they might demand you go to physical therapy for 6 months. Or they might demand we do steroid injections for 3 months. Or they might, so hold off and I'll get back to you if they approve it, under what conditions they approve it, and then we will talk about the next step. So you got all that red tape, you have that paperwork involved in Medicare Advantage that you do not have with the Medicare supplement. So benefits not changing annually is one thing I love to get out there. People miss that because you see all the ads on TV every year. You get all the postcards and letters. You might even have people come to your house that say you have to review your plan for next year. Not if you have a Medicare supplement plan. There's nothing to review. Your benefits stay the same. The only thing that will change is your deductible goes up every year. That's controlled by the government. What you pay for Part B goes up every year. Also controlled by the government. Now, Medicare Part B for 2026 is $206.50 a month. You have to pay for that in order to buy a Medicare supplement plan. You have to pay for that in order to be eligible to buy a Medicare Advantage plan. So it's the same. People think, oh, if I buy a $0 Medicare Advantage plan, I can save the $200 on Part B. No, you have to have Medicare A and B before you can have a supplement or Medicare Advantage plan. So that's a equal, it's not a benefit of one or the other. So in general, the best plan for you for 2026 is going to be the best plan that meets your individual needs, that meets your individual budget, that covers your specific drugs at the lowest cost. And we have to have this conversation, and we need to explain what plans are available in your area, what the prices look like in your area. Like I said, New York could be triple. Other states that cost more than the Midwest, Florida costs more. I mentioned the fact that women pay less for Medicare supplements. Yeah, men pay more. Men pay more, I'd say generally about $50 a month more, the same age and the same zip code. Some states don't do it that way, but most states do. And men pay more because they don't like to go to the doctor. When women see something on their skin, they're like, well, that wasn't there. I'm going to the doctor. When men see something in their skin, they're like, yeah, I'll let that go for about 3 years. See if that gets really bad. Then I might go to the doctor. So men find things at later stages and end up costing the insurance companies more. And if you're married to a man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My favorite joke is that a man gets his annual physical every 10 years. Now the women, when I do this in seminars, the women howl with laughter. And I always get a man that will come up to me and say, I get a physical every year. I'm like, buddy, this joke was not for you. This joke was for most of the men that hate to go to the doctors. That's why the insurance companies charge men more for Medicare supplements. Now Medicare Advantage, they have to charge everybody the same. And they can't ask you if you're a male or female, and they can't ask you anything about your health. So there are going to be certain times where you can no longer afford your Medicare supplement plan, where you want to move to a Medicare Advantage plan, your budget necessitates it, and you won't be charged more because of your health. You won't be penalized because of your gender. So the best plan is the plan that's best for you, one that you understand, because there's so many choices that you feel comfortable with. A first step in that is working with a company like ours, a third-generation family business, themedicarefamily.com. Something that where you know you can get your questions answered, where you don't feel like you're bothering someone, where you're not having to call an 800 number and talk to somebody in the Philippines that you can't really understand. I had a conversation earlier today that was very frustrating, and I couldn't get my answers done. And a lot of people, that matters, that they can get quick answers. And you can always email our client care team, call us. We're here to help you for the rest of your life. We're not just helping you choose a plan when you start Medicare, we're helping you with Medicare for the rest of your life. So I hope this helped you. If it did, and you know you're ready to start your Medicare journey, you can go to our website, and the next step would be to take my free Medicare workshop. Go to themedicarefamily.com. You'll see a tab that says resources. That's where you'll find my free workshop. It's about 15 or 20 minutes. That'll tell you specifically where to go to sign up. When do you need to sign up? What do the ABCDs of Medicare look like? So that workshop is great if you're getting ready to start Medicare in the next year. That's your next step. And I would appreciate it if you would follow me, like my video, share it with your friends that are retirement age. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment. If you have a specific question, always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.